these are private lands. There's a procedure, laid out procedure that the government must follow, not using other institutions which have no constitutional mandate to acquire parcels of land. We know that parcels of land should be acquired by the National Land Commission, and we know that in case it is a private property, then it is very clear the CEC, county CEC, or the Waziri, Cabinet Secretary for Land, should write to the National Land Commission stating the reasons why they need to acquire, why they need to take the private property from private land owners, after which, if the National Land Commission agrees, they will go and survey, and they can object or agree to acquisition of these parcels of land, the process called compulsory acquisition. If they agree, then the CEC or the Cabinet Secretary for Lands, through the National Land Commission, will acquire the said parcels of land subject to compensation. But you see, the parcels of land that we have, they want to say that they want to do a regeneration program. Nairobi River itself, that is a sewage. There is nothing you can regenerate from that sewage, except probably using that water for farming. And again, that is not the program that you're putting in place. And if you're supposed to take up to around 6 meters, as per the titles, that was the agreed length that was constitutionally, that was agreed upon, well, from 1959 up to date. Right now, the government purporting to extend to 30 meters to 60 meters. That is fraudulently obtaining land that belong to the people of Westlands and the larger Dagoretti. So you should not agree to for the government to fraudulently obtain your parcels of land. I'm here as an advocate representing these ladies and gentlemen, representing our parents. There's nowhere they will go. After demolishing, there's nowhere they will go. We know we have development, but you cannot bring development to the detriment of humanity. You cannot bring development. Development must come to the people. It is not coming to non-existing objects. It is coming to the people. And the same people, if you frustrate them, where do you want them to go? These are people who have sentimental attachment to their property, their parcels of land. And therefore, we will not allow. We want procedure to be followed. So they brought a petition here. We will take them to the clerk, who will assign this duty to the lands committee, and we want justice to be served to the great people of Westlands and Dagoretti, and also the great people of Gikomba, the great people of Bahati, the great people of Shauri Moyo. There's a court order in existence preventing the authorities from demolishing properties. They have to wait for that, for the court process, for litigation to take place. So we will go with 2 or 3 of you to the office of the clerk, present this petition, and I pray that justice shall be served. I will give 3 of you an opportunity, 4 of you, 2 of my mothers, and 2 of our fathers to speak on your behalf. Okay. And then we take 3 of you, we go in. Yeah.
Now, I want to thank you very much, Honorable Babu, for giving us this opportunity to present our case to the National Assembly. We are Kenyan Neighborhood Association, and we were not very happy when our lands is being taken beyond what is agreed. They started with 60 meters, came down to 30, now they are 10 meters. As we speak, there have been some markings on the ground. We are requesting that the procedure that is used should follow the laid down laws and the Constitution, what their Constitution allows, which is 6 meters. They've already now come to 10 meters, which is actually affecting a lot of people. In fact, as a matter of fact, some graves, some of our relatives who are buried there are earmarked for the graves to be exhumed, and that is not fair. You know, traditionally we don't do that, and it is very, very unfair, especially for a family. I know the father, the mother, and their son are buried together, and they're going to be exhumed. Which is not, we have a graveyard. We have so many relatives who are buried in Kenyan. Kenyan is ancestral, like Honorable Babu said, is our ancestral land, which we have buried all our relatives, most of the forefathers, our great forefathers who came here in Kenyan in the 17th century. We should be careful when dealing with the people. We don't mind cleaning up, and we don't object cleaning up rivers. But then it has to be done properly. And if somebody's land is going to be touched without their consent, that is not fair. It is always proper to make sure that people are involved, to request to have a meeting and then do things properly, procedurally. If you do things that the government does things which are not procedural, then it becomes in bad light. And we want things done procedurally so that everybody is seeing that the government is fair. We don't object the cleaning up. We don't really object. There is a good process, but we need that process to be done according to the law. Thank you very much.
Na hii kuclean Nairobi ni mwaka nenda mwaka rudi.
Yeah.
Kuclean Nairobi River. Nairobi River should be cleaned once and for all.
Yes.
Siati kuclean every year ni kuclean Nairobi. Ni jackpot gani mtu anatengeneza hapo?
Yes, ni wizi ya pesa.
Amen. Wacha tupatie chairman.
Good afternoon. We have come to a national capital, and specifically to the National Assembly, where we have given powers to our representatives, and we have come in peace and as a peaceful people because we feel aggrieved by what is happening in our ancestral area, in particular Kangemi, Dagoretti, and other parts of this country, where government agencies are coming in without consulting us, bringing in Chinese and the military to mark our land, which they did have marked. They've given notices for 14 days, so that in the next probably 2 weeks they will start demolishing our houses. We have not been consulted, and as our able chairman said, the mandate of Matters Land is domiciled at the National Lands Commission. We have not been consulted. The National Lands Commission has not been embodied. What we are seeing are agencies, government agencies, that are indeed not even anchored in law. Because, for instance, Nairobi River Regeneration Commission was not established by an act of parliament. So we've come to present our petitions, and our prayer is, because we've come in peace, that Parliament will look at our cries and serve justice, which has long been denied. We take this opportunity to sincerely thank Honorable Babu Owino for the support he has rendered to our cries this far, because it's not the first time he stood with us. And our prayer is that these issues should be escalated so that Kenyans can give their input, whether indeed the freedom that we fought for, the independence that we fought for, guaranteed that injustices be visited upon us without even giving us an opportunity to be heard.
Asante mama wetu mmoja.
Haya.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Susan, born in Kangemi. I think my dad was born there, and even my grandpa was born there, and now they want to take 30 meters or whatever. So because my dad is dead, and what he was given by his father is what he has given to all of us. And then when they take those meters they want to take, I think some of our family, they are going to be kicked off. And that is not what we would like to see. I would like to ask our president to listen to us, because some of our relatives, they are going to be kicked off, and I don't know where they are going to go, because they have already, our parents, they have already gone, and there is where they call home. Even their children, they know there is their home. And now I would like to ask our president to listen to us and take what is supposed to be taken. That's it.
Asante. Kuna mama mwingine tena ama tuachie hapo?
Huyu mzee angesema mawili.
Akuja Fadhe.
I will not speak that language.
Ongea tu Kiswahili, ongea Kiswahili.
Habari yenu. Mimi ni mtu kutoka Kangemi. na hii mashamba from 1958 wakati wa kesho. Mimi nilikuwako na nilikuwa tu nashika ile cheni ilikuwa inapiga. Na hii mashamba vile mchana wangu hapa amesema from 15, sababu babu yangu alitahiri 1899. Mimi mwenyewe nilizaliwa 1938 mimi mwenyewe, na haya mambo yote ambayo imekuwa nilikuwa nikiona na nilikuwa nikisikiliza, na nilikuwa naambiwa na babu, na vile walitoka Murang'a wakaja Kagemi miaka hiyo yote, hata babu hakujua vile walikuwa, sababu alikuwa anasema babu ndiye alikuja hapa akanunua pale Kibagare, mnajua Roreshu. Tulikuwa na shamba hapo tukanyaganywa. Alafu tulikuwa na mashamba pande hiyo yote ikashukuriwa na wazungu wengine, hata mimi mwenyewe najua tuna shamba huko Deya, ile tulipelekwa huko na mzungu kama kutupwa, sababu huko kulikuwa hakuna maji, ilikuwa ni jangwa, lakini tulivumilia kwa vile hatukuwa na la kufanya. Sasa ikiwa sasa ukoloni umerudi, hata mimi nashindwa umerudiji, na sisi ni watu tunasema tunajitawala. Hiyo ndio swali mimi ninayo, tutakuwaje ndani ya ukoloni na mali yetu sisi wenyewe tunanyanyaswa? Hata kama mimi mzee sina la kufanya, wezi kuandikwa, watoto wangu ndio hao hawana kazi, wale wananiita babu hawana kazi. Sasa mimi nikiangalia family, naona sisi hatuna chini ama juu. Baba tunauliza nini? Sababu ndio muko uongozini kule, na nyinyi ndio mnajua masilahi ya wale walimchagua. Ningeuliza Mungu asaidie Kenya na amsaidie nyinyi, muwe mkiona mbele na mfikirie habari ya raia wale wako chini yenu. Asante.
Asante sana. Sasa nitachukua viongozi, chairman na nani tena na coordinator na mmoja. So na ningetaka okay, twende hao wanne na mama pia, chukue pia mama. So wengine mnaweza waongoja hapa, si ndio?